Hi, I'm Teja Gerken with Peghead Nation, and I'm here with the latest version of Taylor's 514 CE. This guitar, which is the 2018 version, features the V-Class bracing that Taylor came out with earlier this year. And so it's an update of a guitar that's really become a classic in Taylor's acoustic guitar lineup. Now, I've been around Taylor guitars long enough to remember when the first Mahogany and Cedar Grand Auditorium was introduced as part of the 20th anniversary series back in 1994. And at that time, it not only introduced this body shape, it was also the first time that Taylor had a cedar top in their lineup. And that guitar sort of became an instant classic. It was pretty soon after it was introduced as the limited edition. It was made part of the standard 500 series, and it's had the cedar top ever since and mahogany back and sides. And it's really become a favorite for a lot of fingerstyle players. And the reasons for that is that the cedar top really gives the guitar a really nice quick response on the right hand. You don't have to hit it hard to get a lot of volume and a great sound out of it. And the mahogany is a great wood for playing fingerstyle because it offers a certain clarity and kind of a nice bright voice without being too bright, really, too harsh sounding. So it's been a wonderful guitar for a lot of people, and it's been in the lineup for a long time, and it's nice to see this latest edition of it with the new V-Class bracing. So let's have a closer look. So as I mentioned before, the guitar has the Grand Auditorium body, which is Taylor's most popular body shape, kind of a mid-sized body. It has a cutaway, and of course it does have the cedar top and the mahogany back and sides that I also just mentioned. Very nice cedar top on this guitar, slightly lighter in color than some cedar tops. Almost looks like a darkened spruce top in a way, but it is indeed cedar. Even grain, slightly wider grain than some cedar tops on this guitar. And really nice looking mahogany back and sides too. The neck is also mahogany on the guitar, has the standard Taylor neck shape, of course, 1 3/4 inch nut width, which again is a great dimension for playing fingerstyle guitar. Has Taylor branded chrome tuners on the peghead, and ebony fingerboard and bridge. And the fingerboard inlay, which Taylor calls the Century inlay, is slightly different from earlier versions of the 514, which had plain dots in them at times. 500 series guitars have always been relatively plainly appointed. This guitar has tortoise binding and the tortoise pickguard, and a fairly simple rosette that includes multi-layered black and white and a slight thin tortoise line in the middle as well. I already mentioned the fingerboard inlay, of course the Taylor logo in the peghead, ebony bridge pins, and a plain ebony, no dot in the middle. So overall, simple, but really very nice and distinguished appearance of the guitar. Like most Taylors these days, the guitar includes the ES2 pickup system with the onboard preamp for controls for volume and tone, and of course the original pickup that uses 3 piezo elements behind the bridge on here. Let me play the guitar a little bit more. I'm in DADGAD tuning. And one thing that I noticed when I was playing it was just the beautiful balance all the way up and down the fingerboard. And that is something that the V-Class bracing enhances, I think. These guitars have always been very balanced and nice sounding, but this kind of gives you more of everything that the 514 offered in the past. And it's a very, very fun guitar to play that way. So great separation between the basses and the trebles. If I'm doing this and I'm hitting the trebles, there's no overshadowing of any of the ranges of the guitar, and really wonderful clarity that way. Very similar note quality if I'm playing up the neck or I'm playing down the neck. Would really be a wonderful studio guitar. And really anytime you're doing fingerstyle work where you're trying to have multiple voices going at the same time, you're looking for that kind of clarity that really allows all the notes to shine, to ring. And this guitar really does that quite well. and it makes it fun to play for sure. Let me also show you what it sounds like with the pickup, because I think this is a great example of the accuracy of the ES2 pickup system. We've demoed it in a lot of guitars here that have had rosewood back and sides, for example, and I think in this guitar you can definitely hear the quality, the different tonal quality of this guitar, and the pickup sounds maybe a little bit brighter to my ears when I'm plugging it through my Fishman Loudbox Mini Charge here than some of the other guitars that I've had it, and that is the sign of a good pickup system, in that it doesn't only have an inherent sound of its own, but it allows the guitar that it's installed in to really shine through with that. So let's give it a listen. Okay, so I'm plugged into the Fishman Loudbox Mini Charge here. All the controls are flat. I'm just adding a little touch of reverb. My controls, my EQ on the guitar is also flat. So let's listen to it. I'm going to play a similar thing that I was playing on the guitar acoustically. So to my ears, a very nice natural sound. I wouldn't hesitate on bringing this to a gig and just plugging straight in. Again, I'm going straight into the amp. There's no external preamps or EQs involved. And just really highlights the qualities that the guitar has played acoustically. It's a nice, somewhat bright overall sound. Would really cut through well. The dynamics of the guitar are also kept intact playing with the pickup, and of course the overall balance, playing between the bass line and the treble lines that I'm playing, really comes across well with the ES2. So it's a great pickup system that would work well in pretty much any performing situation. So that is the latest Taylor 514 CE. It's definitely a worthy upgrade to a classic guitar. It's definitely an interesting guitar if you're a fingerstyle player. The Cedar top and Mahogany combination is just a really great combo for that. I've seen lots of people playing 514s with a flat pick, strumming as well, singer-songwriter type players. So it's just another great color in Taylor's Grand Auditorium lineup, and they are definitely worth checking out. So these latest versions of them are showing up at Taylor dealers now, so give them a strum. This is the latest 514 CE with the V-Class bracing. My name is Teja Gerken.